Good morning. It is both an honor and a pleasure to stand before you today. As we gather here, we find ourselves in a unique space where ideas converge, knowledge is shared, and connections are forged. This moment is a testament to the power of human collaboration and the potential it holds for growth and progress. In the next 10 minutes, I invite you to consider the process, the exchange of thoughts, the willingness to engage, and the pursuit of deeper understanding. It's within this exchange that ideas transform into action, and conversations spark the ignition of change. So without further ado, let us embark on this journey of exploration and discovery together. How am I doing so far? Good? Thank you. If you enjoyed my introduction, I have a little confession to make. I didn't write it. Now, before you report me to the honor board, I'll confess that these opening lines were in fact created entirely by ChatGPT. You know ChatGPT, I guess. It's an artificial intelligence tool that's designed to generate text content in response to a specific prompt using over 175 million parameters. What do you think? Does it sound like me? More importantly, I'd like to ask you to think about how you responded to learning about artificial intelligence as the motivator behind my speech. What types of emotions come to the surface for you as you consider the growing influence of knowledge engineering in our world? Do you feel curious, uncertain, fearful? I admit, I have all those feelings. To many of us, the latest headlines read like an excerpt from a science fiction novel. But in discourse and in practice, artificial intelligence is an emerging area of scientific inquiry that is rapidly impacting nearly every aspect of our lives. From vital healthcare advancements to the analysis of massive data sets to something as seemingly simple as launching the writing process, AI has already become an incredibly valuable tool in our contemporary moment. But this tool comes with new and important responsibilities that an educated community of learners must embrace. Using this tool responsibly requires our commitment to our core values and a commitment to open, honest dialogue and a willingness to hold ourselves accountable for the impact that such advances can have, intended or unintended, on individuals and on our society as a whole. I believe we all recognize the well-known adage, with great power comes great responsibility. Uncle Ben from Spider-Man, right? An uncomplicated line from a beloved comic that perfectly summarizes our duty as we stand on this technological precipice. With great power comes great responsibility. Whether through our long-standing tradition of signing the honor code or through the power of the Converse Honor Board, our student judicial body, which serves to protect and preserve the student life experience, Converse is a community built on mutual trust and responsibility, not only among students, but among administration, faculty, and staff. In fact, last April, the Converse faculty met to discuss the subject of artificial intelligence and its place in higher education. This was an incredible meeting, filled with rich dialogue and debate about AI and its role in teaching and learning. Truly, this was one of my favorite faculty meetings ever. And ultimately, the conversation catalyzed a wonderful list of faculty recommendations, including developing AI workshops where instructors can compare and share pedagogic strategies, creating specific AI guidelines for our classrooms, and engaging students in direct conversations regarding the ethical uses and misuses of specific technologies. What I loved about this meeting was the fact that our faculty did not rail against these emerging technologies, nor did they try to block them from our classrooms. But the Converse faculty embraced the powerful potential and immediately began the creative work of incorporating this into our curriculum. While there will always be opportunities for academic dishonesty, there are even greater opportunities to challenge students and foster their development as critical thinkers rather than mere content creators. That's why Converse is stepping up to the plate to create educational initiatives specifically focused on data and data science. This includes a new data science minor housed under the recently renamed School of Business and Data Science, a general education course on data literacy, and the infusion of student research with data science methods, including hands-on learning experiences, to further connect our students with practitioners in a variety of fields who manage data sets daily. In taking this intentional approach in the classroom, we are enabling you, our incredible students, to identify innovative solutions and to explore connections between academic studies and emerging career opportunities. In fact, just last week, I had the pleasure of talking with student athlete Sydney Wilson, and I discovered that when Sydney first arrived on campus, she had never heard of data science, and she definitely didn't understand how it could complement her degree in mathematics. But now, thanks to the mentorship of our faculty, Sydney is equipping herself with the skills needed for an ever-changing world. In addition to being the math club president, Civitas board chair, and the department's coordinator of Girls Who Code, wow, it's a busy, busy day for Sydney. Sydney was awarded the recipient of the 2023 RISE Symposium and presented her work at the Mathematical Association of America's Math Fest in Philadelphia this past spring. And next spring, Sydney will graduate with not only a major in mathematics and a minor in data science, but she will also be one of the first graduates to earn our newly revitalized computer science major. Sydney is a phenomenal example of how faculty mentorship, partnered with Converse's strong curriculum, prepares a student to lead in new and emerging fields. And here at 580 East Main, we are not only equipping our students to become adaptable, responsive leaders, but we are also rethinking the role we play in fueling the workplace pipeline for the upstate of South Carolina. This means helping to cultivate bright careers for our graduates right here in Spartanburg, Converse's home. In addition to our commitment to the sciences, Converse's contribution to economic growth is evident in other programs, such as our BA in Healthcare Administration, our more than 20 undergraduate and graduate degrees in education programs, and Converse's doctorate in professional leadership, and our master's in management and professional leadership. We also are dedicated to scholarly research and inquiry, marked by initiatives such as the RISE Symposium and the Nisbet Honors Program. Programs and initiatives like these reflect our commitment to excellence in teaching and to producing generations of well-trained, service-driven problem solvers who positively impact our region and our world. This is truly an exciting time in the life of our university, a time to overcome barriers and to rethink what is accessible in higher education, a time to transform where we will open doors of opportunity, a time where we can achieve through bold and thoughtful innovation to propel our community forward through workforce and cultural development. And we will continue to build on this momentum as we bridge comprehensive learning with the resources students need to turn their passion into their profession. With a faculty and staff focused on the future and a firm anchor in our strong liberal arts tradition, I am honored to open the 134th academic season of Converse University. This next chapter is ours to create together. Thank you for your belief in Converse.